I will see Bukulu. ఈరోజు Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Agajanana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadam tam bhaktanam ekadantam upasmahe Jnananandamayam devam nirmalaspatikakrutim Adharam sarvavidyanam hayagrivam upasmahe Krishnam kamalapatraksham punyasravana kirtanam Vasudevam jagadyonim Naumi Narayanam Harim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Fullaravinda Yatapatra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purna Prajvalito Gnanamaya Pradipaha Prajvalito Gnanamaya Pradipaha Atha Sri Narayaneeyam Sri Bhagavakargaru Vayur Krishna Mahima Prarthana Sandrananda Babodhatmakam Anupamitam Kala Deshavadhibhyam Nirmuktam Nityamuktam Nigamashata Sahasrena Nirbhasyamanam Aspashtam Drishtamatre Punarurupurusharthatmakam Brahma Tattvam Tattavadbhati Sakshatu Guru Bhavanapure Hanta Bhagyam Jananam Tattavadbhati Sakshatu Guru Bhavanapure Hanta Bhagyam Jananam. Today we continue with the Narayaneeyam, Parayanam, Adhyayanam to a simple extent as a continuation of the Narayaneeya Prarthana. So now we are in the in the 12th section. Before that, the other day, we have covered the information regarding the Sanakadi Maharshis who wanted to meet Narayana, who is very busy in creation, one after the other. And then he wanted to pay respects to Narayana, Mahavishnu. So when they went to Vaikuntha, there the Jayavijayas, who are the doorkeepers, stopped them to enter inside. Then suddenly the Maharshis became very angry, the Sanakadi Maharshis, and immediately cursed the Jayavijayas, the doorkeepers, to become Rakshasas. And immediately, looking at the whole episode, dangerous going on, then Vishnu came out to greet and welcome the rishis along with his wife Lakshmi, and noted the whole show. Then he condoled, he just felt, yeah, we can't escape. You have given rise for the anger of the Maharshis, who are very great bhaktas to me, and therefore there is no go. So then there was a concession given to him. 3 janmas, they would be enemies to Vishnu, and they will be born as Daityas. And accordingly, they, Sanakadi, because of the curse, because Rishi's shapa cannot go waste. And sometimes the curse given by the Rishis will also turn into a benefic thing. So, Kvachit Maharshinam shapaha sanugraho bhavati. That is what is the statement. Sometimes, though out of anger, the Maharshis might these Jaya Vijayas were born as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakasipu. And now there is introduction of the atrocity and himsa done by the Hiranyaksha that is mentioned in the last stanzas of the 11th Asakam by Bhattadiri, the author of Narayaneeyam. And so he abducted. Hello, Ramesh.
Yes, sir.
So now start. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Varaha Avataraha. Varaha Avataraha.
Varaha
Dvadasha Dashakam.
Dvadasha Dashakam.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Swayambhuvo Manuratho.
Or 1 nimsha. Swayambhu.
Swayambhuvo Manuratho.
Swayambhuvo Manuratho.
Janasargasilo.
Janasargashilo.
Drishtva Mahim.
Drishtva Mahim.
Asamaye Salile Nimagnam.
Asamaye Salile Nimagnam.
Srashtaramapa Sharanam Bhavadangri Seva.
Sashtaramapa Sharanam Bhavandri Seva.
Bhavadangri Seva.
Bhavadandri Seva.
Tushtasayam Munihi.
Tushtashavam Munihi.
Tushtasayam Munijanaihi.
Tushashayam Munijanaihi.
Sahasatyaloke.
Sahasatyaloke.
Kashtam prajaha srujati.
Kashtam prajaha sujati.
Madhyavani nimagna.
Madhyavani nimagnam.
Snanam saroja bhava.
Snanam saroja bhava. Snanam saroja.
Tat prajanam.
Kalpaya tat prajanam.
Ityevamesha.
Evamesha.
Kathito manuna swayambhu.
Katito manuna swayambhu.
Ambhoruhaksha.
Ambhoruhaksha.
Tava padayugmam.
Tava padayugam.
Vyachantitu.
Vyachintita.
Ha ha vibho.
Aha vibho.
Jalamaham nipibam purastatu.
Jalamaham nyapipam purastat.
Adhyapi majjati mahi.
Adhyapi majjati mahi.
Kimaham karomi.
Kimaham karomi.
Itham tvadangriyugalam.
Itham tvadandriyugalam.
Sharanam yatosya.
Sharanam yatosya.
Nasaputa samabhavaha.
Nasa putat samabhavaha.
Shishukola rupi.
Kola rupi.
Shishukola rupi.
Shukola rupi.
So when Manu was creating the beings upon the land, suddenly the land got, the Bhu globe got itself merged in the ocean. In the ocean, then looking at the water completely overpowering the earth, no place for the beings to be placed. Then he tried to exhaust it, but not possible. Then he approached along with other rishis, the Kamalaksha, and made prayers to him, Brahmadeva, staying in the Satyaloka. Then he said, I tried to revive the earth back, but it is all the time I am trying to exhaust and hold the earth globe. It is just sinking. So what do I do? Then Brahmadeva, he just closed his eye and remembered the Pada Yugmam of Mahanarayana. Then Mahanarayana, listening to him from his mouth, from his nose, he just gave the avatar, he gave the form of Varaha, able to uplift the bhumi or the earth. So, ha ha vibho, jalamaham nipibam purastat. The Brahmadeva goes and tells, Ayo, I have tried to exhaust and drink all the water of the ocean, yet the globe is sinking in the waters. What do I do? Then the Shishukola Rupi, Varaha Avatara Vishnu, what did he say? See, Angushtamatra. Fourth one.
Angushtamatra vapu.
Utpatitaha purastat.
Rutpatitaha purastat.
Bhuyotha kumbhi sadrusaha.
Bhuyota kumbhi sadushaha.
Samadrun mathastvam.
Sambhujam
Samadrum bhathastvam.
Samajumbadhastvam.
Abhre tatha vidamudicya.
Abhre tadha vidhimudhikshya.
Tatha vidamudicya. When you make a mistake, I
tatha
repeat it.
vidhamudhishya.
Bhavantamuccaihi.
Bhavantamuccaihi.
Vismeratam vidhiyagato.
Vismeratam vidhiragat.
Sahamunibihi svaihi.
Sahasunubhihi svaihi.
Kosau achintya mahima.
कोसावचिन्त्य महिमा किटिरो
किटिरुत्थित
किटिरुन्थितो मे
किटिरुत्थितो मे नासापुटात्
किटिरुन्थितो मे नासापुटात्
किमु भवेत्
किमु भवेद
अजितस्य माया
जितस्य माया
इत्थं विचिन्तयति धातरे शैलमात्रः
इत्थं विचिन्तयति धातरि शैलमात्रः
सद्यो भवन् किल जगर्जित घोरघोरम्
सद्यो भवन् किल जगर्जित घोरघोरम्.
So actually this is a dialogue between the devotee and Narayana, or the poet is putting the entire narration in a manner that he is speaking to the Narayana, Guruvayur Krishna, reminding him of the exploits and the past which he survived for and worked to protect the land. Therefore, here in the fourth sloka, he says, Angushtamatra vapuhu, he was having a small, tiny body. Then he became very big, huge, and increased his size. And he was touching the sky, so much height he became. Then looking at that Varaha Murti of Narayana, born small, but growing big as height to the heights of sky, all the Munis became very much surprised. What is this? Then again in the fifth sloka, you get to know that even Brahmadeva started wondering at the Varaha Murti of Narayana, and he was there as a victor and holding Ghora Ghoram Rupam. Ghora Ghoram means Ghorat Ghoram. It is very ghastly and yet more ghastlier form of that Varaha Avatara appeared. Then what happened? Oh Krishna, you appeared, you emerged out like Ghora Ghora Rupa, Varaha Murti, and which has surprised even the Brahmadeva. Tam te ninadam upakarnya.
Tam te ninadam upakarnya.
Janasta prasthaha.
Janastapastaha.
Janastapasthaha.
Janastapastaha.
Satyasthitascha munayo.
Satyasthitascha munyo.
Satyasthitascha munayo.
Satyasthitascha munayo.
Nunuhu bhavantam.
Nunuvur bhavantam.
Tatstotra harsha harshulumanaha.
Tatstotra harshulamanaha.
Parinadya bhuyaha.
Parinadya bhuyaha.
Toyasayam vipula murtihi.
Toyashayam vipulamurtihi.
Avatarastvam. Avatarastvam.
Ravataras.
Murtiravatarastvam.
Murtiravaratarastvam.
Urdhva prasari.
Urdhva prasari.
Paridhumra vidhuta roma.
Paridhumra vidhuta roma.
Protshiptavala Valadhihi.
Prokshiptavaladi. Prokshiptavaladhi.
Adharavang mukha ghora ghonaha.
Ravangamukha Ghora.
Turna pradirna jaladaha.
Turna Pradirna Jaladaha.
Tell 2 times. Turna pradirna jaladaha.
Turna Pradirna Jaladaha.
Parighurna dakshna.
Parighurna Dakshna.
Stotrun munin.
Stotrun Munin.
Sisirayan.
Shishirayan.
Avateri tithatvam.
Avateriti Tattvam.
Antarjalam tadanu sankula nakra chakram.
Antarjalam Tadanu Sankula Nakra Chakram.
Bhramyati mingalakulam.
Timingi Galakulam.
Mingalakulam.
Gingalakulam.
Mingalakulam.
Gingalakulam.
Kalushor mimalam. 2 times if you tell, it will fakka for you. Kalushor mimalam.
Kalushor Mimalam.
Avishya bhishana ravena rasatalastha.
Avishya Bhishana Ravena Rasatalasthat.
Rasatalasthan.
Rasatalashthan.
Akampayan vasumatim.
Akampayan Vasumatim.
Akampayan vasumatim gaveshayastvam.
Akampayan Vasumatim Gaveshayastvam.
Vasumatim gaveshayastvam.
Vasumatim Gaveshayastvam.
So looking at that majestic Swarupam of Varahamurti, then he just, and being praised by all the rishis and munis, then he got into the water, then he entered into the water, and because he entered into the water, the entire water animals, aquatic animals were highly disturbed. Before that there was sound. Then when looking at that kind of effort of Varahamurti, all the rishis are very much happy and they are much peaceful that the problem being tortured by Hiranyaksha is going to end. Then when he was stepping inside the deep waters of the ocean, Varahamurti, there was a great deal of commotion and swirling of the jalacharas inside, like timingalas and all kinds of fish, they were all disturbed. Then he went on making a very bhishana rava, a roaring sound. This which sound has terrified all the people living in the Rasatala Loka. See, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala Loka. There are so many lokas. And so like Bhuloka, Rasatala also is a loka. So all the residents of the Rasatala also got terrified listening to that unheard sound. Drishtvatha daityhatakena rasatalante.
Drishtvath Daityahatakena Rasatalante.
Look, sit like me. Am I putting my hand to my mouth? No, you
No,
are
no.
being, you is
Okay.
going to YouTube. So you should give a better picture for all those who view.
Okay, okay. I didn't know that. Then I would have dressed up.
In future, you do it now. Savishitam jhatiti kuta kitir vibho tvam. Savesitam.
Saveshitam.
Jhatiti kuta kiti vibho. Kuta kitir vibho.
Jhatiti kutakitir vibhotvam.
Patukana viganaya surara khetan. Surari khetan.
Apatu kan viganaya surari khetan.
Damstrang kurena vasudham.
Damstram kurena vasudham.
2 times. Damstrang kurena vasudham adadha salilam.
Damstram kurena vasudha madatha salilam.
So here we just bent his mouth deep inside the water, found the Bhudevi, lifted the Bhudevi up with his tusks. Then he started walking in the waters. And so he wanted to lift the earth out from the water. And now ultimately, in the 10th sloka, you are just coming to know the conclusion of the action taken by the Varaha Murti in the ocean. As he entered the ocean, there was a lot of disturbance for the Jalacharas that were there or wherever he was walking. Now, repeat. Abhyuddharannatha-dharam.
Abhyuddharannatha-dharam.
Abhyuddharannatha-dharam dasanagra-lagne.
Abhyuddharannatha-dharam dasanagra-lagna.
Mustankurita.
Mustankurita.
Ivadhika pivaratma.
Ivadika pivaratma.
Uddhuta ghora salila jaladhehe udanchan.
Uddhuta ghora salila jaladhe rudachan.
Krida varaha vapuhu.
Krida varaha.
Krida 2 times. Krida varaha vapuhu.
Krida varaha vapuru.
Ishvara pahi rogatu.
Ishvara pahi rogatu.
Ishvara pahi rogatu.
Ishvara pahi rogatu.
So he lifted the Dhara Kanya up with his dasanas, with his tooth, and he just lifted out of the water. And the avatara is only Krida Varaha avatara. And O Ishvara, you try to protect me from all diseases and ailments. See, Guruvayur Krishna, he is the healer. Therefore, to what he is oriented, that particular work has been at the end of each sloka, reminded by the devotee Bhattatiri. So here, Pahi Rogat, the body must not, because of Krida, even our body is also a sportful one. Ours is not at all a real body which will continue to live for long years. Day by day, we are growing old. Without your knowledge, the hair becomes white. Then suddenly you discover, oh, already there is one hair. So but the Varaha Murti is a Krida. It is only a temporary situation of Narayana in order to give up the difficulty of all the munis and others. And so he also lifted that earth, whereupon Manu can continue placing all his creation, because base is being robbed by Hiranyaksha. And why did Hiranyaksha rob the earth? And see, in Varahavatam, that Hiranyaksha abducted the wife Prithvi of Vishnu. అక్కడ కూడా వైఫ్ అబ్డక్షన్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడేమో రామావతారದಲ್ಲಿ జానకి అబ్డక్షన్. ఇన్ వరాహావతారం there is the abduction of the wife of Narayana. Spool fellow, he has got two experiences. In two avatars, he had that same. That's why the way that the Rakshasas were to be killed was designed by himself. Otherwise, they should be born, they should grow well into balance and strength, and they should cause dangers to the world, and ultimately they should be removed. So like that is a Krida. That's why it is called Krida Varaha Murti. So in the Om Tat Satu,
Om Tat Satu,
Dvadasadashakam Samaptam,
Dvadashadashakam Samaptam,
Shri Guru Vayuru Puradhisha Prasada Siddhirastu.
Shri Guruvayura Prasada Siddhirastu.
अथ त्रयोदशदशकम्
त्रयोदशदशकम्
हिरण्याक्षवदः
हिरण्याक्षतवदः
हिरण्याक्षवदः
हिरण्याक्षतावदः हिरण्याक्षं तावत्
हिरण्याक्षवदः
हिरण्याक्षं तावदः
हिरण्याक्षवद. Title you are misspelling.
Achha,
Hiranyakshavadaha.
Hiranyaksham. Okay. I am reading the first line, sir.
No, I did not read.
Hiranyakshavadaha.
Hiranyaksham tavad varada.
Hiranyaksham tavad varada.
Bhavadanveshana param.
Bhavadanveshana param.
Charantam. Samvarte payasi.
Samvarte payasi.
No, Savitar, no, Samvarte payasi. Nija jangha parimite.
Nija jangha parimite.
Nija jangha parimite.
Nija jangha parimite.
Bhavad bhakto gatva kapata patudhi.
Bhavat bhakto gatva kapata patudhi.
Bhavat bhakto gatva. If you don't repeat second time, I repeat. Bhavat bhakto gatva kapata patudhi.
Bhavat bhakto gatva kapata patudhi.
Narada munihi.
Narada munihi.
Shanairuche nandan danujamapi.
Shanairuche nandan danujamapi. Shanairuche nandan danujamapi.
Nindantava balam.
Nindamstava balam.
Samayavi Vishnu.
Samayavi Vishnu.
Harati bhavadiyam vasumatim.
Harati bhavadiyam vasumatim.
Prabho kashtam kimidam iti.
Prabho kashtam kimidam iti. Prabho kashtam kimidam iti.
Tena abhigaditaha.
तेनाभिगदितः तेनाभिगदितः
नदन् क्वासौ इति समुनिना
नदन् क्वासो क्वासाविति स मुनिना
दर्शितपथो
दर्शितपथो
भवन्तं सम्प्राप
दर्शितपथो भवन्तं
प्राप
सम्रापद
धरणिधर प्राप धरणिधरमुद्यन्तमुदकातु
धरणीधर मुख्यन्त मुदकातु धरणीधर मुख्यन्त मुदकात्
अहो आरण्योऽयं मृगः इति हसन्तम्
अहो आरण्योऽयं मृग इति हसन्तम् अहो आरण्योऽयं मृग इति हसन्तम्
बहुतरैः
बहु
उक्तविन्ध्याम्
बहुतरैः बहुतरैः
विद्यन्तं दीप्ति
दुरुक्तेर्विद्यन्तम्
दितिसुतमवग्नाय भगवन्
दितिसुतमवज्ञाय भगवन् दितिसुतमवज्ञाय भगवन्
महीं दृष्ट्वा दंष्ट्रा शिरसे
महीं दृष्ट्वा दंष्ट्रार्शिरसि महीं दृष्ट्वा दंष्ट्रार्शिरसि
चकितां स्वेन महसा
चकितां स्वेन महसा चकितां स्वेन महसा
पयोधावाधाय
पयोधावाधाय पयोधावाधाय
प्रसममुदयुक्ता मृधविधौ
प्रसभमुदयुक्ता
मृधविधौ
मृदविधौ प्रसभमुदयुक्ता मुथविधौ.
So Narada went and informed Hiranyaksha, hey, look, yeah, your earth which you have taken away is being stolen by somebody. Why not you go? It is really difficult. Prabho kastam kim. And your earth is being, your land is being stolen away by somebody. So you find out. Then that Hiranyaksha immediately comes onto the water, finds the Varaha pig, that bear avatara, and the water of the ocean was only knee deep for the Paramatma. So he was just walking in the knee deep water of the ocean. So height he was that the depth of the ocean, normally the ocean depth will be 10 to 14 miles. Water, so much water will be there. So 10 to 14 miles water. So all that miles full water became knee height. Then looking at from distance, then in the third sloka, that Hiranyaksha thinks, aho aranyo yamrugaha iti hasantam bahutaraihi. He went on laughing. Oh, it is only the wild animal or the forest animal, bear, that is walking, and what do I care? So he again goes back. Mahim društva društa damstra sirasi chakita svena mahasa ayodha vadhaya prasamurayu murdhavidahu. So he first thought that it is only a creature, a forest creature that is walking on the ocean. And so he just had a indolent view about that. Later on, now fourth sloka, Gadapanau Daitye.
Gadapano daitye, Gadapano daitye.
Twamahi gruhitan natagado.
Tvamapi hi
Gruhiton natagado.
Ton natagado Tomapihi
Niyuddhe
gruhiton
unnatagato
tonatgato
gado
tonatagato
niyuddhena kridan
niyuddhena kridan
ghata ghataravod viyata
घट रवो दुष्टवियता घट रवो दुष्टवियता
pranaloka utsukyan milati
रणलोकोत्सुक्यात् मिलति रणलोकोत्सुक्यात् मिलति
surabhe dhrutamam surasanghe dhrutamam
सुरसन्धे द्रुतममुं सुरसन्धे द्रुतममुं
nirundhya sandhyataha prathamamiti
निरुन्ध्या सन्ध्यातः प्रथममिति निरुन्ध्या सन्ध्यातः प्रथममिति
dhatra jagadishe
धात्रा जगदिशे धात्रा जगदिशे
gadon made tasmin tava khalu gadayam
गदोन्मदे तस्मिन् तव खलु गदायां गदोन्मदे तस्मिन् तव खलु गदायां
diti bhuvo gadaghatat
दितिभुवो गदा धाताद् दितिभुवो गदा धाताद्
bhumau jhatiti patitayam
भूमौ झटिति पतितायां भूमौ झटिति पतितायाम्
ahaha bhoho
अहा भोः अहा भोः
mrudusmerasyastvam
मृदुस्मेरास्यस्त्वं
dhanujakula nirmulana chanam
धनुजकुलनिर्मूलनचणं
mahachakram smrutva karabhuvi
महाचक्रं स्मृत्वा करभुवि महाचक्रं स्मृत्वा करभुवि
dadhano ruruchishe
दधानो रुरुचिषे दधानो रुरुचिषे.
So now this fellow Hiranyaksha brought the gada, and even Varahamurti also took the gada. Before that, he placed the earth away from water, safe. He became freed, and there was a fight, gada yuddha, between the both. And then when this Hiranyaksha received a blow from the gada, he fell down on the ground immediately. And but still, he is very kind towards the Hiranyaksha, so he just cut a smile face. Smera asyaha tvam. Smera asya means smiling face. So he was not angry upon Hiranyaksha. He cut a smiling face. And why he wanted to destroy the entire Dhanuja clan? Then he remembered Mahachakram, that is Sudarshan Chakram. Then he held that Sudarshan Chakram in his hand and became very bright. Now the sixth sloka, Tatashulam Kala Pratimarushi. Sixth one.
There's no voice. The voice is not coming. There's some disturbance.
Yeah, now I am okay. Now you are listening?
Tatha kala pratimarushi. Tatha shulam kala pratimarushi.
Daitye Visujati.
Daitye visujati. Daitye visujati.
Tvai Chindatyena tu.
Tvai chindat छिन्दत्येन त्वयि छिन्दत्येन
करकलितचक्रप्रहरणात्
करकलितचक्रप्रहरणात्
समारुष्टो मुष्ट्या
समारुष्टो सृष्ट्या
स खलु वितुदं स्त्वां समतनोतु
समारुष्टो मुष्ट्या स खलु वितुत दंसत्वां समत समत
समतनोतु
समत
समतनोतु
समततोत स खलु वितु
गलन्माये माया
गजन्माये मायाः गजन्माये मायाः
त्वयि किल जगन्मोहनकरीः
त्वयि कीला जगन्मोहनकरी त्वयि कीला जगन्मोहनकरी
भवच्चक्रज्योतिष्कण
भवच्चक्रज्योतिष्कणलव भवच्चक्रज्योतिष्कणलव
निपातेन विधृते
निपातेन विदुते निपातेन विदुते
ततो मायाचक्रे विततघन रोषान्ध मनसम्
ततो मायाचक्रे वितत घन रोषान्धमनसं ततो मायाचक्रे वितित वितित
घन
धन
रोष
धन रोषान्धमनसं
गरिष्ठाभिः मुष्टिप्रहृतिभिः
गरिष्ठाभिमुष्टिप्रहतिभिः गरिष्ठाभिमुष्टिप्रहतिभिः
अभिघ्नन्तमसुरम्
रभिध्वन्तमसुरं
स्वपादाङ्गुष्ठेन
कराग्रेण स्वेन seventh one sir
स्वपादाङ्गुष्ठेन. What is the version there?
here karagreण स्वेन श्रवणपदमूले निरवधिः.
Okay. There is a different version, variant reading. My text reads as Swapadangushta. Your text is Swakarangushta. See what he has taken. He has taken the thumb finger of the hand. Your version. My version is the thumb finger of the leg feet.
Okay.
Swapadangushthena Sravanapadamule.
What angushtena shravanapadamoole niravadihi.
Niravadhihi Mahakayah Soyam.
Mahakaya soyam.
Avacharana Patha Pramathito.
Tava charana pada pramadito. Here it is again different. Tava karasaroja pramadito.
Yeah. So your version is Kara. Here the version is Charana. Okay. Kalto kotna, cheto kotna, rondo hote.
Sorry.
Galat rakto vakrato.
Galadrakto vakrad. Galadrakto vakrad.
Tapita Rushibihi.
Apatadrushibihi.
Slahita Hatihi.
Shlagita hatihi.
Tada Twamuddama Pramadabhara.
Tada twamuddam pramadabhara.
Vidyota Hrudayaha Munindra.
Vidyotirudayaha munindra. Vidyotirudayaha munindra.
Sandrabhihi Stutibhihi.
Sandrabhihi stutibihi. Sandrabhihi stutibihi.
Anudhvarat Trutibhiran Adhvaratanum.
Prutibhiran Advanat Advaratanum.
Adhvaratanum. So Yagnavaraha
Prutibhiranu.
Swami, you must have heard that Yagnavaraha Swami is otherwise put as Adhvara Tanu. That is Yagnavaraha. And so there was a fight between Hiranyaksha and Varaha Swarupa of Narayana, and each one hit each other, but ultimately he was done for because he was Galadraktaha, oozing out the blood and all that. He came to a null point. And then in the 9th stanza, Tvachichando.
Tvachichando.
Romaswapi Kushaganaschushikrutam.
Romaswapi Kushagana
Chachushikrutam. Chachushi.
Chakshushi Dhrutam. Yeah, Chakshushi Dhrutam. Shushi Dhrutam. Shushi Dhrutam.
Chachushi Dhrutam.
Chakshushi Dhrutam. Chakshushi Dhrutam.
Chaturhotaronghrau.
Chaturhotarongro.
Srugapi Vadane Chodaraja Ida.
Snugapi Vadane Chodara Ida. Snugapi Vadane Chodara Ida.
Graha Jihvayam Te Parapurusha.
Graha Jivhayam Te Parapurusha. Graha Jivhayam Te Parapurusha.
Karne Cha Chamasaha.
Karne Cha Chamasaha. Karne Cha Chamasaha.
Vibho Somo Viryam.
Vibho Somo Viryam. Vibho Somo Viryam.
Varada Galadesho Pyupasadaha.
Varadagaladeshepyu pasadaha. Varadagaladeshepyu pasadaha.
Munindra Irityadistava.
Munindre ri. Munindre
Ityadistavana Mukhaihi.
Munindre ri ityadi stavana mukareihi. Munindre ityadi stavana mukareihi.
Modita Manaha Mahiyasya Murtya.
Moditamanaha mahiyasya murtya. Moditamanaha mahiyasya murtya.
Vimalatara Kirtya Chavilasan.
Vimalatara kirtya cha vilasan. Vimalatara kirtya cha vilasan.
Swadhishniyam Sampraptaha.
Swadhishnyam sampraptaha. Swadhishnyam sampraptaha.
Sukha Rasa Vihari Madhuripo.
Sukharasa vihari madhuripo. Sukharasa vihari madhuripo.
Nirundhyaro Gambe.
Nirundhyarogam me. Nirundhyarogam me.
Sakalame Vivatalaya-pate.
Sakalamapi vatalayapate. Sakalamapi vatalayapate.
Vatalaya-pate.
Vatalayapate.
So here the Bhatta, the devotee makes that, O Vatalaya-pati, O Lord of the Vatalaya, you try to stop all kinds of rogas in me and give me emancipation. So roga nirundhana, prevention of diseases, cure of diseases, healing of diseases, Who is the head of department of that? Guruvayur Krishna. So Krishna is a chairman for stopping the roga, however it is, that would come and bother the humans and other people on the land. Bhulokanlo badharato badhagalinda suffer agornellarnu rakshana madodu Guruvayuru Krishna. Iti त्रयोदशदशकम् इति
त्रयोदशदशकम्
सम्पूर्णम् सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु
श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु
सर्वं श्रीमातृचरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु
सर्वं श्रीमातृचरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु
ॐ तत्सतु
ॐ तत्सतु.
So we stop here, we continue next episode. Before that, I'll give you what you have done in this last episode, and that would be all right. So tomorrow, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
4 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Because 3 to 4, you are sleepy. Take rest.
Today I was feeling it because I just had my lunch.
I see your face, but what to do? You only prescribe the time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good
because now I have to go for music class. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sri Ram.
Tomorrow 4 o'clock, no problem, sir. Tomorrow is Friday, no. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.